series progressed and you went on to Hitman 2 was that Silent Assassin.
Yeah, it wasn't so cool in my opinion. It was a bit weird.
It was a bit kind of, I don't know, out there. It had the snow ninjas.
I would say it's one of the only games I've actually seen someone's penis.
Oh my god, in Sicily. And then they released Hitman Contracts, which was an amalgamation of the levels from number 1, just done a bit better. It was Hitman 2's graphics and gameplay, but it revisited, and it had some really gay parts in it. My favourite level ever, the Budapest and the Thermal Spa Hotel. Greatest level in the world, because so much freedom. It comes out in Hitman Contracts, and you're like, what have you done?
Yeah.
Part of the hotel's like closed off and dingy, and it has a ghost in it.
Yeah, ghost in it.
And it was like, it's the ghost of the spirit of a man he's killed. Fuck off, it's the ghost of the game going, what have you done?
Contracts was like, I don't know, that I pretend it doesn't fucking exist. It's
I gave up at Contracts. I hate to say it, but I did. I gave up at Contracts. And then it happened. I mean, it was going to happen eventually, wasn't it? We were going to talk about what is undoubtedly, in full unanimous agreement, one of the greatest games ever made. One of the greatest games that there ever was and ever will be, because until another one comes out, it will be the greatest game ever. Hitman Blood Money. Everything. They took all the good shit from Hitman 47, Silent Assassin, and the odd nice bit from Contracts, and made the greatest stealth assassin game in the world. Nothing gets close to that.
They finally got the control system perfect.
Oh my god.
They introduced accidents. You inject them, knock them out. You could hide them in bins. You could hide them anywhere you want.
You could throw them off of buildings.
You can push them. You can push them over stuff. You can just do absolutely anything you want. You've got all the gun upgrades. You've got the ammo upgrades. And yet, once again, they kept the core of it, in which it's all about silent assassination and just being a real hitman. I mean, my favourite thing about it is the fact that they introduced accidents and the fact that you could play it through accidents only. So it's as if you were never there. You know, you're a hitman. You've caused all these deaths, and yet it doesn't look as if anyone's been murdered.
They have no clue how it's done.
You push them off things, so it looks like they fell out of their own window. You know,
you cause stuff to fall on them like chandeliers.
Yeah,
and
you
shit
detonate
like
chandeliers onto their heads. Oh my god, that's so funny.
I mean, there are too many good levels. There are the Mardi Gras.
Oh my god,
that was great, man. With all the crows.
Great level. The Mississippi boat level where you poison.
So good.
You poison the homosexual captain's cake.
You find the bloke in the shower.
Yeah. And I was dragging a fat, semi-naked dead bloke
I did the same.
into the shower.
He was there.
And there's like this skinny bloke just washing his nuts.
As his boyfriend.
So I just dragged him.
I kind of like the Playboy Mansion.
Oh my
in
god.
the snow.
What about shooting the bottom out of
That's exactly
the
what
pool.
I love it.
Just
shoot the bottom.
The Christmas Playboy Mansion.
The Santa level, you dress up as fucking Santa.
Yeah.
How freaky is that? The Opera House is my favourite level that there is. You put a bomb on a chandelier, fine, set that up for later. But the best thing is that you're actually watching a performance of Tosca, I think, where there's a kind of an execution scene near the end. So of course you go into the guy's dressing room, you find the fake pistol they're going to do the execution with, and you swap it for the real one. So then you go and watch from a nice safe distance, take an opera balcony box, why don't you, and then you just see this guy actually execute for real the guy you're trying to assassinate. Absolutely brilliant. So then his boyfriend sees, comes running down, detonate the chandelier, lands on his head.
I disagree. I went one better. I went into the room because I was going for silent assassin mode. I snuck into his changing room, sparked him out, nicked his clothes, picked up the real gun.
So you did the
I was the guy that stood there doing the opera part, and I just stood on stage whilst they're all going, oh.
You just wait for the moment.
When it came to the shooting part,
bam,
just looked at him and went,
and then you just walk off because no one knows what the fuck's going on.
The bloke realised and comes running down, detonate the chandelier, I just casually walk off. But my favourite level is the Heaven and Hell nightclub.
That was awesome.
So
that was probably the most well thought out level.
I think everyone remembers that.
That's the most flat out level in the world.
What everyone remembers though, I'm sure, is the chain of events that leads to that lady's death. Setting that up.
There's so many different ways you can kill her as well.
Does she get...
Shark Tank.
Basically, you rig the pyrotechnics,
yeah.
so they go off bigger and bigger and bigger. They catch fire. She's rolling about on fire. She falls in the shark tank. The shark eats her. I think it bites her in half.
Oh my god.
And the crowd are just going... Oh!
It's such a cool little setup if you can do it right. There's just so many things I'm just remembering now, all these little stupid little kills you can get. Like in that one where the FBI informants are hiding in the house.
I love that level.
You've got the drunk
level.
bitch and she wants a drink, so you poison a drink and she dies right in front of you. But you lose all your morality. Like in that level, I ended up putting an innocent bin man into his own bin crushing machine.
Everybody does that.
Just to be the bin man and to get in. I was like, I could have got in anyway.
The thing is that if you stop and think about the Hitman games, it just shows how horribly sadistic people can be.
But it's just every option's there. However you want to play it,
Exactly.
you can
That's
play it
the
how
great
you
thing,
like.
there's so much
Like,
freedom with it.
I played it, accidents only, and tried to do it suit only, at times. So that's and Brad plays it completely different way to me. Likes to shoot people in the face,
It got better and better and better, and then it hit Blood Money, like the finale. So we had gone through all the different levels, and so there were the goods, there was the highs and the lows. It got to like the end, and you're dead.
Yeah.
And you're in a white suit, which you've been waiting for, just a white suit of death. The guy that got you killed, he betrayed you there, with like a weird scarred face
In a wheelchair.
But I was sat there, I was so pissed off that I was dead. I shook the mouse about in like rage. I was like, fuck off. And it kind of went, boom, boom. Shake it back again, it's like, boom, boom. Start pushing some keys, boom, 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 boom. Health bar goes, whoop, you get the fuck up. That guy in the wheelchair got like 2 clips in the face. The end of that game, oh my god.
It's just such a perfect
I
end to it.
remember, this is how much of an effect that game had on me. Everybody says I remember where I was when such and such happened. I remember where I was when Diana died and all that sort of stuff. I remember exactly what it was like when I finished Hitman Blood Money for the first time. What a game. But if they get another one out, I'm taking a week off of work, telling my girlfriend I'm busy, I'm just playing Hitman. There's nothing in Hitman Blood Money that I don't like. Nothing. Love it. I love it all. If I ever lose my job, I'm becoming an assassin.
The funny thing is that when, I don't know if you will, but maybe when you eventually go bald, you'd be like, this is one step closer.